Alright, that's your boy DJ Snow, and it's all about keeping it 100% juicy with my girl Cranberry. We both represent Dominica 767. That's what we do. All love. Everybody, keep it locked. Like, subscribe, follow, share. Peace.
Hey guys, welcome back to Cranberry TV. Of course, it's your juicy girl Cranberry. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If it's your first time being here, if you haven't already done so, I'd like you to subscribe to my channel and of course click the notification so that you can get notified when I upload a new video. Now I am super excited because I have started this brand new series called Parlé. Tonight will be the premiere episode of Parlé. Parlé is basically a series where you get to know a lot more about the who's who in Dominica, the region, and internationally. I will speak to Dominican celebrities. They will tell you who they are, why they decided to be in whichever field they're in, what they would like to see happen, things they would like to see in their future, things they would like to change. And I hope that you guys actually enjoy this series.
DJ Snow. For me, I can say that's a DJ Dominica that has been touching a lot of areas all over the island and so on. Lately, he has been getting a lot of acceptance in the whole DJ aspect of it. You know, he has been there for quite a number of years. You know, it's not a new thing to me. I came out even when I was actually doing little DJing vibe, even when it had Discman outside, when guys used to be going out with Discmans. I remember clearly my uncle and his crew, they used to always have parties and so on. So I used to come and touch the Discman and do little thing, you know, just trying little thing out there. And my uncle had those auto reverse cassette players, Digicel, hip hop from Antigua. So all that time, I used to be playing music from WCK cassettes and everything. You know, I was just really interested in the art, you know. So I wouldn't really call myself DJing from there, but I was interested and I was learning the art from that point of it. And you know, I'm just an easygoing person. You know, like if you want to get to know me, it's not hard. You know, don't make the cold face, you know, scare you off. I'm really a airy person, really down to earth as well. You know, some people might just say, boy, you bougie. No, I'm not. I'm really cool. If you get to know me, like when everybody get to know me, they're like, but you airy, man. I say, yeah, I told you I airy. I not no kind of. I just love to dress. I love to look neat. That's just me. But then me on a whole, as to everybody, is just a person that like to laugh, talk nonsense all day. Yeah, I can come and sit on your floor and chill. That's nothing. That's how cool I am and down to earth. Alright, to be honest, that name came from my partner, a real primary school buddy, went off to high school as boys. Actually, he used to say, boy, your face always cold, like, what's wrong with your face? And guess what? This is the question I've been asked, I think, the most as well. So he say, boy, you always wax. What's wrong with you? You don't know if you're in a good mood or if you're in a bad mood. He started calling me Snowface. Alright? I guess because of the cold looking face. From there, I started DJing and it was always honestly gospel vibes and little vibe, you know. So it was DJ Snowface under that time. But then I found the Snowface wasn't really feeling the vibe for me. And then everybody was calling me Snow because everybody knows Snowface was my nickname. So for short, a lot of people were calling me Snow. And from there, it went on to be DJ Snow. So I was like, you know what, that makes more. Well, a lot of people knew me for being a barber. I've been a barber for a very long while, like since high school days. And a lot of people also know me for playing music. I play keyboard as well. One of the main person that actually was playing keyboard for was Elisha Benoit. I guess everybody might know who this person was, or is actually. Yeah, so I actually love music in general. I play basically all instruments, you know, so I guess coming from church, you expect that. Alright, that's a very good question because in growing up and doing my little things around little parties, you know, and that was undercover. That was back in the day. My mom had known that she should have whooped me. You check? So doing my little party undercover, I would say DJ Cut. I honestly used to say like, boy, one day I'll be a DJ like Mr. Like, I used to listen to his mixes and so on, and the radio stations used to play his mixes, and I used to like record it from the radio station and get vexed when the person come and talk, and because I want to record that mix for me to be able to play it, you know, that kind of thing. So I learned how to clear it and try to put it back together. You know, like I really used to play the art, yeah. But DJ Cut for sure was one of my biggest influences in terms of that, and then it went on to be people like DJ Alfie. You know, his style, the way he speaks, the way he brings forth the music and everything. I love that about these two. These are my main two DJs I used to look at. Alright, I think all that came from going around and listening to other DJs. I listen to basically all DJs. And before we even get to that answer, I would like to advise all younger DJs, don't be afraid, and even DJs that have been there, don't be afraid to go to other events and listen to other DJs. It helps, it honestly helps. It can increase your skill, it can give you ideas, you can gain ideas. But when it comes to that, I would say my style is just being versatile. Like, you can put me anywhere, I can give you any genre of music, properly mixed down, zouk, soca, new school, old school. And a lot of people love me for that because I just get fire when I go to an event and I don't play certain music because we're checking, boy, why you don't play my old school? Sometimes people do have to understand is the event too. But when it comes to me, it's like everybody know when it comes to old school, I can drop it down. So I think the whole versatile vibes, that's me.
So you think what sets you apart from other DJs is the fact that you're versatile?
Yes, I'm not just mouthpiece versatile, like I can actually really do a whole old school set and make you enjoy it, and I can still juggle it with the new school. Being a DJ, I love when people come and tell me, yo, I enjoyed it. That to me is like the promoter don't bother to pay me. Alright, promoter have to pay me, you know, but I feel like I've won it all. When I do an event and the people appreciate it, they love it, they tell me, boy, I enjoy your performance. Boy, one thing I just love your vibe. I love that. You know, that to me is good. That can be a trick question. But sometimes, to be honest, yeah, as much as I'm thankful for it, sometimes the whole back-to-back thing, it can be a strain. It's like the fatigue, you know, you're there, your eyes closing, but you have to do the gig. It's like sometimes I wish I'm on my bed. And the thing is, sometimes I feel like some people don't appreciate the efforts that DJ put in. To be a DJ, people might think like it's just to come and set up your turntable and play music. No, it's a lot more than just coming and just put a headphone and just play music. It has everything to do with preparation. Some people practice, some people make crates, they make sets. I don't make sets, right? I come, I watch the crowd, and off my head I know what music I have, I drop tunes, all right? However, that doesn't mean I better or anything else. Everybody have their way that works for them, and that's okay. If it works for you, it's work for you, right? But this is really annoying when you see people not appreciative. Like when you're really doing your best and they don't understand, sometimes that is the people, and the people that complain the most, to be honest, are the people that are not even really paying you the price. So to me, it's like if you come to me for an event and I give you my price and you cannot afford it and I try to work with you, you shouldn't even be stressing me too much, because I still come in and give you 100%, but you shouldn't put all that pressure. To me, it's like it's a really annoying where I giving you my all and you already kind of give me what I want, and you still want to just make everything a problem. That is like, if this is something that really kind of like just breaks you down and makes you feel like walking up, but then you have to be professional and just keep it moving. When it comes to the band's song checking prior, you understand me? The band song checking and so on and so forth, and it's sometimes annoying, right? And I think we in a position right now in Dominica where we can do better than that. We have the modern technology, song systems, mixer boards and so on. It's not back in the day when we had to be hiring a lot of systems from overseas to come and do events for us. We have those quality systems right here, and maybe even better quality. The mixer board is right now digital. You know, ask the bands to come and do a song check, do your song check and go. Because as a DJ, I'm performing, right? You're a band, you're performing. How would you feel as a band that while you're playing your keyboard and your drum set and your guitar and everything, they're coming and playing a song that have nothing to do with what you're playing, and while you just playing, ting, everybody dancing, you're on stage, and that time they're playing a reggae to song check. You wouldn't like it because you're checking like I cutting you off. And this is something I think all DJs go through, and we try our best to cut that out. Right now, like I said, we have the digital mixer boards. You can come, record, save your thing, save your mix. So when you come, you don't have all that work, ting to do. You just come, pop. The only thing you have to do is minor adjustments. I think this is one of the craziest and one of the things that DJs detest the most. Honestly, I would call on the people that have the authority, people that in the vibe, people that supposed to be pushing products from Dominica to really take a step up. We have a good product as DJs in Dominica. I think the people responsible should right now start to push us, just like how we used to have people pushing WCK and all the bands around. Push the DJs, push the best DJs. I mean, like, if you have to choose the top 5, the top 10, you do that and you market them as a product from Dominica. All right. I mean, hats off to the government and Issa Bantan, you know, for Issa Bantan being an ambassador. But I believe that DJs too can have those kind of levels of everything. You know, DJs too can have those kind of feeling. You understand? Because when I go out there, for instance, for the few places I've been to DJ, when I go out there, everybody is Dominica. They forget DJ Snow. All they're concentrating on is a DJ from Dominica. So whenever us as DJs go out there, the people looking at us as Dominica, straight up. You understand? So from there, whatever we give them, that's how they rate Dominica. You understand? So I think we can do some things better as a small country to really push our musicians, not just bands, not just artists, but musicians, covers, DJs, everybody. Push the product better. That is a big one thing. When it comes to Music Dominica, we have a big product here. Trust me. Honestly, someone told me they cannot stand people chewing. I think that is one of my biggest too. Yeah, like, I don't need to hear you eating, you know, like that sometimes is so annoying. I can understand that. But then even too, as a DJ, like, I'm here DJing in a club, and then here comes Solo. Solo came in from their ride playing their soca. They come into the club, the DJ is playing reggae. Mark you, maybe soca has just been finished played, like maybe 1 second ago. But Solo don't know that. And Solo just think like because they came from home and in their right playing their loud soca that the DJ is supposed to be playing soca automatically because that's the groove they in. Mark you, the club, let's say, has 50 people. 48 other people dancing to the reggae. They're appreciating it. But people tend to get nagging and checking, what did this, play that, play that. That, I cannot stand that. Like, to me, even if you have your energy and that's what you came with, respect the DJ. If nobody's dancing, I can understand. You give the DJ a little heads up. Say, DJ, nobody dancing, play this. We understand that. But not because you come with that energy, you feel like that should happen. And some of them, they don't stop. Like, they literally don't stop. So that can be a little turn up for me. I would like to just tell my fans that those have been there from even the young DJ Snow days, that don't ever quit on me, you know. If I have a bad day one day, you know, just come and talk to me and me a pat on my back, because I always try my best to make sure I'm always 110%. Right? I always try to make sure everybody is satisfied. Therefore, you can never always please everybody. And because, let's say, because of a certain event, I might play that style and you don't really like that style, but you have to understand it's the event, so I'm catering for the mass product and not really just my few of my fans. Although I try my best to make sure I give everybody a little pleasing, but you know, don't quit. Always make sure they represent. Always, once a snowflake, always a snowflake. You understand? So always keep the love going. You know, share the flyers, like, follow me on Facebook, on Instagram. You know, keep the love. You know, because my way of giving them back the love is always coming and do my best and making sure that they enjoy every performance. On Facebook, it's DJ Snow, and on Instagram, it's Snow DJ Snow. And Snow is a very easy word, SNOW, and DJ, just DJ. So Snow DJ Snow and DJ Snow. And you know, someone once gave me advice that, hey, use your social media powerfully, and that's what I'm starting right now. So yes, I have a nice fan base, but right now I'm really pushing on the social media. So look out for, and a lot of people have been asking, so look out for that as well. Mixes loading up on YouTube and everything. So therefore you can just go on YouTube, type DJ Snow, subscribe to my page, and you can just do that. I will give everybody the heads up when everything has been set and put in place, so they can just go there and check out the mixes. I already have some mixes to load up. So yes, people, you're gonna get all the mixes you like. The reggae mixes, the zouk, everything you like, you will get it in one. Well, what I would say is, what has happened before always happens again. We hate every day. Check it. So what I can say is, Bouyo, it's not the first time it's getting that kind of recognition. Some of us are just too young to notice that. Some of us don't do our history. But back in the day of WCK, Bouyo was already a whole big trend by itself. It was already taken over by storm. Unfortunately, things happen. We all know the history. Things happen, so it went on a cool. Right now, it's been accepted again. I was telling someone the other day, you know, Bouyo has to compare to Power Soca. Power Soca basically almost have one kind of vibe, but Bouyo can give you the same tempo in different vibes. And I think that's what the people trying to grasp to, is that you can have that one tempo, but you can have it in so many different styles. So I think everybody trying to grasp to that. So I think it's good. What we as Dominicans have to do is stop worrying about people trying to take Bouyo and focus on the task at hand. The bands, the artists, make products, make links, link with artists, link with other bands, make connects. Let's spread it. It is our own. It will always be our own. You understand? When you have a child, that child grow up. They don't always stay in your roof, you know? They go out, they get married, they have their own house, they have their own car. You never drive Lexus in your life, your child have a Lexus. The wife take your child and let's say they go to England. Does that mean the child is no longer your child? The child is still your child. So Bouyo is always ours. It's up to us to do what we have to do to get it going. You understand? Because if we make people out there do it better than us, then that is our fault, you know. You understand me? But if we keep the standard, then I don't think we have nothing to worry about. You know, because we play in soca. We, as DJs, we play in soca. The costume bands always say, hey DJs, we want to play a little more soca because the band come and play Bouyo. That's how we always get it every year with costume bands. You think Trinidad had to worry about which one to take soca? We have artists down here singing soca. You think they worried about that? No, because that's theirs. So we should not worry about Bouyo being practiced other places because it's ours. Because Trinidad know, and all the other places that do soca and so on, they know if they're getting airplay, they're getting more likes, they're getting more views, they're getting more gigs. So it's us to keep the push, like how they keep in their push, to keep getting gigs. So it's us now to keep the push of the Bouyo and make quality vibes where people will be calling for us more often in the foreign islands just because of Bouyo. So that's my take on it.